But we are live. We are live. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kid Smooth from the official WeGameHere.com, and we're back with another episode of Let's Talk Games podcast. And of course, I'm back with the usual and a new face. But first, we're gonna go to my man Big Irv. What's up?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Irv, aka Northeast EC, aka Black Jesus. Come back here again to have some more fun.
And of course, you know my right hand man, E-Rock8150. How you doing?
Hey guys, it's your boy E-Rock8150, the Don King of Xbox, and we're back once again with some more scintillating topics with Black Jesus, Caleb B, Kid Smooth, and a young man, I don't know what his name is. We're about to find out in a few minutes.
And of course, Spilt
MSN.
MSN, NSD.
Yeah, I can get the whole thing fixed.
Yeah. Shout out to your mama, because I know you're going to give her a shout out again.
Oh, yeah. She got me a new game, basically. She's been getting me games like crazy.
And the new face we have here, please introduce yourself.
How you guys doing? It's Defiant Evo, and here with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for letting me be on this podcast. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is a Defiant's first appearance on the podcast. He's been watching us for a while. Been playing with the man on the Xbox and whatnot. And he does his job in NBA Live 16, so that's good. So we're gonna have him here. We're gonna talk about a few things. You see the title. You see the title. Okay, so first things first. You know, it's Tuesday. Microsoft said they will be announcing 5 new bundles throughout the week. We already got hit with the Tomb Raider bomb, and now we got hit with the Gears of War Rare Replay Ori and the Blind Forest combo pack bundle, which is coming. There's so many things I want to talk about in regards to these bundles, but before we go, first I want to hear you guys' opinion. What do you think of the bundles announced so far, and what do you think is coming next?
Can I just hop on top of this? I want to predict real quick. 4th to 6th.
It's already a bundle.
It's already out.
Oh, my bad. Okay, hold on. I'm just thinking about exclusives. That's the first thing that comes to mind. When I think of a bundle, I think of exclusives. Like an exclusive game, traditionally. Hold on here.
All right. Well, while he's doing that,
hop on it.
I can jump on this one. The next one might be Thursday. Well, the Thursday one, it will be a Halo one. It's gonna be a Halo 6 with the Master Chief Collection involved in that.
Wait, what? Wait, how does that work?
I mean,
Hey, they already had the Master Chief one come out. Why not add that to the Halo 6 bundle?
Halo 6? Why would they announce a Halo? They're talking about.
I mean, Halo 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I understand why you was going crazy. Okay.
Black Jesus can scoop everybody.
Like Jesus can see the future, but not that far ahead. Halo 5.
But they already have that bundle.
Hey, look, they got the Master Chief Collection bundle. But
No,
why not
they
add
have the
that
Halo
to-
5
Halo 5,
But this is what I'm saying. Why not add the Master Chief Collection to it?
Hey, that'd be nice.
Because they already unboxed it.
I understand, Jerry, but listen to me. That could be a nice little holiday gift right there.
Nah, what they're gonna do? No, they're already giving us Spartan Assault with Halo 5 pre-order, so they're not gonna give Master Chief Collection.
Don't be surprised.
I know I won't be. I know I won't be surprised if that happens. But okay, E-Rock, what you think is coming?
Man, listen. I'm speechless. I have no idea. I didn't know that there was a rare replay. What did you say?
Rare Replay Ori and the Blind Forest Gears of War Ultimate Edition combo pack bundle.
That's bananas.
Yeah, it's bananas.
One terabyte as well.
How do you even top that? It was 3 totally unrelated
It's
games
only Tuesday.
shoved in one box.
Days ago.
Man, I don't. Microsoft got me beat with this one. I gotta give them a little bit of applause for being unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Gigantic bundle.
No, it's free. It's a free to play. It's an automatic.
Okay.
What about my man Defiant? What you think?
I think it's good. I think I saw somebody point this out in the comments. They said it would have been nice if they swapped out Ori and the Blind Forest and put in the Master Chief Collection and called it the Retro Game Bundle. that'll be pretty good as well.
That you know what that would yeah that would have but that would have ate up damn near half the hard drive. 500 gigs. There's damn near there's damn near like 100 gigs on Halo Master Chief Collection itself. But that they probably should have done that. That would have been like kind of really the ultimate bundle. But you know what I think is coming. One, I'm happy about the Tomb Raider bundle. And E-Rock, you may not remember this, but in the earlier one of our earlier episodes of the Let's Talk Games podcast, I said that I would want them to bundle Tomb Raider with the definitive edition like they did Assassin's Creed. But I said that, but the thing is, it was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? But I said that in the podcast, so when I seen that was the actual thing that they were doing, I was like, cool, that's a good idea. And now with this whole combo packing is great. My predictions, I have a bunch of them. All right. But I thought the ones I'm about to announce, I thought would have been like would have been announced earlier. So I say a Rock Band / Dance Central combo pack bundle.
I thought
that'd be nice. That'll be showing some love to the Kinect owners right there. So
yeah. Or they call it the casual pack, the casual gamer pack.
That bundle will hurt some pockets.
Yeah. The Idea Xbox bundle. Where they give you maybe like, I don't know, 8 to 10 of the indie games in the bundle. I could see that being a possibility. A lot of people are talking about EA Access bundle, but you really get that when you pick up a Madden or a FIFA bundle. It comes with it. So they could do it, but I don't see what the big deal would be about it. Now, they already got bundles for the games, their exclusives that are coming out this year. So we already know about that. So I'm not going to think about any new games. I'm thinking about a combo pack of Dead Rising 3, Rise Son of Rome, and maybe Forza Horizon or something like that. Or Forza Horizon 2, Forza Motorsport 6 bundle.
That's crazy.
I've got some new guesses here. Fallout 4, Rainbow Six Siege, or Just Cause 3.
Okay. And that's a possibility, but I think Just Cause is coming out, I guess, later after it's coming out in December. So I don't. It's a possibility. I'm not ruling it out. But I think their focus, like same thing with Rainbow Six. They could drop a Rainbow Six Siege, and you get and it comes bundled with the Rainbow Six Siege, and it comes bundled with the Rainbow Six Vegas games. You know what I mean?
Now, kid. Now, let's take your last bundle you just mentioned with the Rise, Forza Horizon, and Dead Rising, and add Sunset Overdrive to it.
Okay.
That'll be nice.
Okay. Yeah. Matter of fact, they might do something like that. Put a game for every category. They put a racer in there, open world platform adventure, and then like another a Killer Instinct bundle.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many games are that? Just one bundle?
Because the third season, season 3 of Killer Instinct doesn't come out till next year.
Come out March, but they can give you like the full version of like season 1 and 2, and then combo that with like what would be a good game to combo like a fighter with. I'm thinking old school, like when the bundles used to get back in the day.
I would say Rayman Legends will be pretty good.
Oh hell no!
Nah,
I wouldn't buy that.
That kind of was already bundled with a Nintendo console as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The Wii U.
Well, you said old school, so I was kind of.
No, I was thinking old school of like the strategic way. They'll throw like a fighter and a racer, or a adventure game and a shooter or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To that extent. So, but the thing is, it's kind of hard because a lot of these games already have like bundles coming. Like the Forza. I still want that Forza bundle. I just don't.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. The main thing is that Microsoft they're fighting fire with fire. They're getting these bundles ready for the holidays, and it's a smart move because Sony. They got all these bundles coming. They're like a bunch of used car dealers in Texas. Like, come on down. We'll slap anything on the box. Star Wars, Batman, Arkham Asylum, the Last of Us. Just I'm glad they're fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, but I'm looking through some of the chat. Like somebody said, a backwards compatible bundle come bundle with 20 games.
Damn.
You got
But
that with
somebody,
Rare Replay.
yeah,
You
that's
like
true.
the whole Halo Reach, maybe a Halo Wars, I don't know, FIFA game maybe.
It's
20
crazy
games
though.
just like Left 4 Dead, Mass Effect, Halo, all the Halos, and Gears of War, all in the backwards compatibility.
Except for Judgment.
Okay.
Okay, well, you kind of got to throw that in. You can't leave the step kid out.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man.
And there's but the thing is, the idea I would love to see, like, the Sunset Overdrive, bundle with Forza Horizon 2 in there. I think because those was like amongst last year's best games, at least for the Xbox.
And if you're gonna do that, have the price of that bundle be reduced. Just get that thing away for like what?
$300,
Yeah,
$349.
yeah.
That could actually happen.
And make it come with the white Xbox.
Nice,
Ooh.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Again.
Just
Yeah, all right. So speaking of these bundles, there's a lot of people, who are actually, are really starting to were complaining about the bundles because some of these bundles, and I'm telling you right now, all the bundles that are coming out that they're announcing, none of them will be themed. I'm telling you guys that right now, none of them will be themed. They will just be standard 1 terabyte Xbox Ones bundled with a game, and you might get a cheaper one that still has a 500 gigs bundled with a game, but none of them will be themed. So a lot of people wanted the Tomb Raider bundle to be themed, and I didn't understand why or what was the big deal about it. So people were like, some people say, they dropped the ball. Some people was like, oh, they're stupid. They missed the opportunity. But I'm like, but why? I was like, why throw a sticker on it? It's not necessary. So I was like, you think they're gonna lose sales because they didn't put TR on the Xbox console? You know what I mean? It's like, or you think people care more that the Xbox has a TR logo on it, or that it comes with 2 damn good games? So.
But see, the thing is, and not looking at how PlayStation is doing theirs right now, but if you can remember, most of the big game bundles for the 360 had some extremely crazy looking consoles and controllers that come with it as well. And I think that's what everybody wants.
But
It's
here's
not
the thing about it. I'm sorry about that. But the thing is, a lot of these bundles were also either first-party games or Microsoft heavily invested third-party games.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So, if it ain't Call of Duty, then it's not getting a designed console. If it ain't Call of Duty or like a Star Wars, I mean, I think Microsoft had the special Star Wars bundle because they had the exclusive Kinect title, and it was Star Wars. So they had an opportunity to do that. But like, if it ain't Call of Duty, they're only gonna do it with exclusives. You know what I mean? So Tomb Raider, yeah, it's a big game, but it's not. I mean, it's gonna be on a PlayStation. It's gonna be on a PlayStation next year and a PC. You know what I mean? I'm happy they bundled it because I think that is going to bring up the user base coming this fall, and now everybody don't have to be afraid of it going head to head with like Fallout, because that bundle is coming. That bundle is coming out like a week or 2 weeks before the game actually comes out. Buy both of them, but the thing is, I don't see how a themed console makes it that much of a bigger deal. At the end of the day, it still runs the same. I just, how would they theme it? Like, how would they transform it? Like, come on, you got to think about it. How much of a budget did Tomb Raider have? Is it expected to be this smackdown, like, big blockbuster? Yes, it's going to be big to fans of the series, and it's popular in its own right. But at the end of the day, no matter how much we may dislike Call of Duty, it's not Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gaming industry is run by the casual fan or the popular. You know what I mean? So Tomb Raider, like I said, is going to be a great game. Of course, I mean, I can say that just by now because I got to play the definitive edition. I beat it, and all it did was just my hype up for the new one, and I can't wait. But the thing is, at the end of the day, don't slam Microsoft for not painting the Xbox with Tomb Raider. I think it was a smart business move because it's not necessary. It's not going to bring in. They probably know it's the idea. They can probably guesstimate how much it's going to reel in. You know what I mean? It's going to be a success, but do you consider them dropping the ball because they didn't dip it in Tomb Raider paint?
No.
No.
And don't forget, you actually are getting a matte finish on the new Xbox Ones. So just keep that in mind if you do buy one of the new bundles.
Oh yeah, I got the new matte finish one. Every time I go into GameStop, I look at the Elite and I look at the Halo bundle, and I just like, oh man, I don't need it. I don't need it. Really
I
don't
don't,
need it.
I don't think they're dropping the ball. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I could sit down here all day and diss consumers for being boneheads, but the consumer can buy whatever they want to buy. But I'd feel stupid sitting around 4 years from now with a R2D2 themed Xbox One sitting around. I mean, I'd be sitting around like, why did I buy this thing? And I hear the door knock. Oh my God, that's my girlfriend. How do I explain this shit? That I got an R2D2 Xbox? No.
Hey! I have an R2D2 Xbox 360.
Yep.
Well, that was different. I mean, we're talking about at that time when Star Wars was hot. I mean, I really don't think Xbox dropped the ball with bundling up stuff. No.
I feel like Star Wars is about to be hot, like, real soon. Not just because of the game that's coming out, but because of the new movie. I think Sony's playing a little bit smart there when it comes to their Star Wars thing.
Every game they got contract, they're coming out with a console. It's a good idea.
Well, they could just slap.
it.
They could just slap anything on a box and people will buy it. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know.
I mean, he is right. If you remember when the Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero, that was just minimum effort right there. That's all it did is just put a sticker on there and there you go.
That's definitely the Call of Duty and Star Wars one.
And that's why everybody's saying that Microsoft is dropping the ball with these bundles, but I don't think they are. I don't need a Tomb Raider sticker on an Xbox One to make me go out and buy it. It's ridiculous.
But if it's like the 360, they didn't actually put a sticker on the console. They actually did something every time you turned the system on.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah. When you turn it off, turn it on, eject the disc.
Yeah, they actually made noise, like a specific noise toward that game.
Mine made a every time mine turned on, and
I think that's what they're saying. They're dropping the ball because they know when they do stuff like that, they go the extra mile.
Yeah, I know. For the Forza 6 one, they actually have a racing car sound. So when you turn it on and eject it and turn it off.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
See what I mean?
Like, that's nice.
I'd like to see that.
So necessarily, they didn't drop the ball. Absolutely not. But we know what they could have brought us if they did do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the thing is, and if people are complaining about these bundles, like, then I heard people start to complain about the new one that was announced today, which is the Gears of War, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Rare Replay bundle. They were like, oh, well, you're getting all old games, all Xbox 360 games. Oh, they should have bundled this game. And what people don't understand is that it's like you're not forced to buy these bundles. You have options. There's going to be 3 more. Not only did we got this 5 announced this week, you got the ones that are already out and the ones that we heard about earlier. So you got the Forza one lurking around. You got the FIFA. You got the Madden. You got the Halo one already lurking around, plus these new ones that are being announced, and people are complaining as if people aren't going to have options. I was like, why? And the thing is, the people that are complaining are people that A, already have an Xbox and a PlayStation, or and B, don't have any intentions on buying it, but yet they seem to care so much. And I don't know if it's just hate or they're really trying to. I really don't get it. I do not get it. Maybe you guys can help me out on the distaste for Xbox One bundles.
Hate.
I don't get it either. I mean, if you want to have a distaste for bundles, I mean, they're slapping a Darth Vader sticker on a PlayStation 4. Now I know Darth Vader is cool, but trust me, if you have a date that night, you do not want her coming in there and seeing your Darth Vader PlayStation 4. Just trust me on this. This is something that I know a little bit about. Okay, so I mean, if you're gonna have distaste for something, have distaste for all of these stickers that are being slapped on this other console. Because I mean, some of these bundles I've seen from the competition, they just look stupid and cheap and cheesy. I mean, it's almost like the return of faceplates on the 360. And I look back and I said, man, did I actually buy that shit back then?
I bought one. I bought a couple of them, dude. I had the wood grain. I had the E3 special edition, which it didn't fit. and then I had the blue one, and then I had
I had the blue one too.
yeah, and I had one design for me though. Yeah, that wasn't too popular because I think they were supposed to. The thing is, they wanted the Xbox. You know, if you guys realize a little bit of Xbox 360, a little bit of Xbox history, the Xbox 360 was designed to look like the iPod because the iPod was like getting so much buzz.
That's
like,
right. That's right.
And so they wanted to follow that trend. So that's why they went with the white color, and that the simplistic like look for it, and then the ability, you know, to stand up and lay on its side. And whatnot. So and it was nice, compact, and small. But yeah, it was inspired after the iPod, you know.
That's right.
But
an iPod on steroids.
yeah, iPod on steroids, definitely. But what else do we have here to talk about?
Phil Spencer.
His distaste for the console war. How many of you guys agree or disagree?
I agree. That's just me. I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
Yeah, you can see the way he was coming in. He wasn't attacking PlayStation ever.
He was being very biased. You know.
Yeah, he just enjoys games and he wants everybody to feel the same way.
Yeah, a lot of people. Me personally, I was like, I didn't see anything wrong with what he had to say, but you know what? Here's the thing. You know, people like Phil Spencer, Andrew House, you know, all those the big guys, you know, who put themselves out there on Twitter and stuff. You know, they're getting tagged every day. They're getting hits every day, and it's usually something that has to do with fanboying or console war and stuff like that. So, at some point in time, you know, it's gonna get to them. So. Phil Spencer is like, I don't think he's saying, oh, I mean, I don't like my fans to do this and stuff like that, but he's like, people are forgetting that, when he said, it's not my job to make you not buy the other console. I don't care if you buy the other console or not. Yeah, of course I want you to buy my console and the games, but you know what I mean, that's what we're here for. It's like gaming, but the thing is, the console war has got so, I guess, ridiculous. It got so petty, out of hand, and it's stupid, you know, but the thing is, the console war is a gift and a curse, you know what I mean? Because a lot of us are here, you know, on YouTube. The YouTube community right now is run. At least the gaming side of YouTube is run on a console war.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So a lot of us came up dissing PlayStation and Xbox. That's where a lot of us came up from. So some people who came up off that are not too happy about it because they're like, well, I support, you know, Xbox, and the Xbox guy is telling us like we shouldn't do that, so they feel indifferent. And then you got the PlayStation guys like you know making fun of it and stuff like that. And then everybody just saying that Phil Spencer is saying that because the Xbox One isn't selling as good as the PS4. I think Phil Spencer had a point, and he said this stuff before though. That's the crazy thing, and a lot of people act like. I guess think that Phil Spencer and Major Nelson and all them stuff like that they are they're like banned from touching a PS4 or Wii U, that they don't have it. You know what I mean? I remember being at PAX, right? And this dude asked Major Nelson a question. We were all at the panel, and he was like, "All right, so in your office, what game do you secretly play on your PS4, or what PS4 game do you secretly enjoy when you get this sneak to play it?" And it was like, well. He was like, well, we have a PS4. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't like, you know what I mean? It's like people believe that it's like some real war going on, and they think everybody that's behind gaming has something to do with it. Now, the only thing, I mean, there is a real fanboy war. I mean, the console war, there's only real thing about the console war is that there's 3 different consoles out on the market. They all do one thing in common, and that's play video games, and they all are after our dollars, and whoever sells them more comes out on top. That's in a war thing should be sense, but the problem is they got these things called troops, which aka fanboys, and they are doing all the fighting. You know what I mean? It's so bad, but the thing is, I guess it's gotten so bad that people just logically believe that, oh, Phil Spencer doesn't own a PlayStation. Phil Spencer doesn't like PlayStation. And
not true. He plays the PlayStation.
You know what I mean? And Yoshida and this but what people don't realize, a lot of these guys came up working for like Nintendo and Sony and etc. and vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's people need to chillax. Now, should we end the console war? No. We need the console war. I don't believe it should. And should it calm the fuck down? Yeah. Like, should people stop being babies and stop getting emotionally attached to what a person's opinion is? Yes, but as far as the console war, it's fun. Some people will complain about it and they'll like downplay it, but at the end of the day, it's fun. It's the reason why half these people are here. Now, you may not have to participate in it. After all, I haven't like freaking like done videos like attacking PlayStation and stuff like that. A lot of people, and the thing is, people assume that everything I say, I'm just gonna knock the PlayStation. I like video games. I just like the games that play on my Xbox much better. That's just always been the case, and it's been that way for 10 years. You know what I mean? So
there's something I would like to actually make a little statement about the whole fanboyism thing. I made a video about it recently. I think it's kind of a healthy thing, but I understand why it happens in the first place. So, if you were, take yourself back to when you were a kid, basically. You're playing your Nintendo 64 or whatever with your best friend. You have great memories with your best friend on that Nintendo 64. You're gonna think Nintendo 64 was the best console of all time. It's how you form a bond with it. It's over time, you enjoy it, and you basically want to protect what you've enjoyed. And that's how I see that, coming into place.
I mean, my first kind of gaming device was Nintendo, so yeah.
Yeah, same here. I think mine was basically first the GameCube, and then the PlayStation 2, then the Wii, then I moved to PC, and Xbox, and I think I'm leaving out a console somewhere in there, but...
Y'all are making me feel old.
I mean, man, I
y'all like 5 generations later.
Yeah, I'd like to add my five cents to this, but Kid Smooth and Caleb, they just so eloquently, put it into words. So I'm gonna try anyway. I'm probably the oldest gamer in the room. I've been gaming since 1980 with the Atari 2600. Some of you guys weren't even conceived until the 1990s. But
first console.
Yep.
there's always been the console wars. It's always been here, and it really heated up between the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo.
Yes, sir.
But it didn't start getting nasty. Even during the heyday of the PlayStation 2 and the emergence of this unknown machine called the Xbox, the console wars were there, but like the PlayStation fans were in such a majority that it wasn't nasty yet. Then the 360 and the PS3 came, and this is before YouTube was even thought of yet. You had the legendary GameSpot forums and the forums on a defunct site called OneUp.com, where the PlayStation Defense Force was born. And before they were called ponies, they were called Sony drones. And I don't know what they called us Xbots back then, but there was always that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it was never nasty. It was never mean. It was never the media getting involved into it until we get to this 8th generation and the launch of these 8th generation consoles. And, you see YouTubers literally asking other YouTubers to meet them in the alley for fist fights. And you see people getting hurt over an emotional attachment to a piece of plastic. And Lord knows I love my Xbox. And I tell everybody, I've had all the consoles, man, the Nintendos, the PlayStations, the Dreamcast. I've had them all. And people say, well, E-Rock, man, how could you just switch allegiances so easily? Because something comes, a better product comes, and no matter what that emotional attachment was to Nintendo, to Sega, to Xbox, to PlayStation, you move on. But we're seeing people We're seeing corporations. We're seeing news networks with an emotional bond to a piece of plastic, and it's clouded their judgment. So I have to go along with Phil Spencer when he says the console war is distasteful. I've seen it. I've been a part of it. I've fanned the flames. But also, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere till there's one company left standing, and we're all gamers again. And that's the unfortunate truth of this. It's going to always be console wars. Yeah, basically.
Before we delve into it a little bit more, I want to talk about my little experience that I had when I first hopped on the 360, and why I basically got the Xbox One because of it. And I'm more or less, if you had to put me in the console war where I'd lie on the Xbox, obviously. But essentially, I got an Xbox 360 because I went over to my friend's house. He played Halo Reach, and I was like, ooh, what's this? And then I ended up getting an Xbox 360 a little bit later on. Then I met my friend Devin, my friend Warren, and my friend Ben, and we did nothing but play Halo Reach custom games for like 2 years. 2 years. That and Halo Wars. And to this day, I talk to them every day. I consider them brothers. And
Wow.
when you make that kind of bond, it's kind of hard to separate the string, aka the console, in between. That's just how I see it.
Wow.
Yeah, people get married on Xbox nowadays. It's like relationships get started, people break up,
But
people
Jerry,
get relationships house wrecked.
it gets
moms all the time.
it gets bad when you fall in love with a brand so much or a console so much that you can't critique the console's flaws. Like I've had fellow Xbox enthusiasts on my YouTube channel that either unsubscribed or got mad at me because from time to time I will call out Xbox or one of its games on its flaws. And I'm like,
Probably lost some subs with that Forza thing.
and I'm like, really? Like really? Like we can pick at Sony for the Order 1886, but we can't turn an examination onto ourselves. That's when the console wars become like a little bit crazy. Like whoa.
Xbox UI.
Yeah, like there were Sony fans who were actually going around like, we've got to defend the Order 1886, and I'm like, dude, just stop, just.
That's bad.
Yeah.
As they meant it, they said it was a cinematic experience. They wanted it to basically be a movie.
Yeah.
The Order would have been great as an episodic game, just like Until Dawn. I think should have been an episodic game. You know what I mean? It would have done well. I mean, and I like Until Dawn, but they should have. If I was Supermassive Games, well, Until Dawn, I would have definitely did it as an episodic game, got more money for it, and just released this shit over time. It would have done well. It would have done completely well. I don't think so, because it would have been the best. It would have probably been one of the best.
What if you got bored like halfway in? you'd stop buying the rest of the episodes.
See, but the thing is, it would have just forced them to like get you into the action a little bit quicker. It took like 3. The only thing, but Until Dawn, I feel like it took 3, I think, chapters before you started running from shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everything else was just like slow moving. Yeah.
Doesn't that game have quick time events?
It's full of quick time events. The whole game is pretty much.
I thought Sony fans hated quick time events. What's the deal? What?
The original Tomb Raider had a lot of quick time events, if I think about it.
That's all we heard was Rise has quick time events. That's all we heard.
Yeah, and even though Rise's quick time events were completely optional, now I can tell you this: without the quick time events in Rise of Rome, you know what I mean? It would just be really dull, though. Like, because the kills wouldn't be sweet.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm looking at this Lunar controller. I still haven't played it. Here, let me share it with you guys. Try not to get my ugly face in the camera, though.
Were you talking about the UI? Were you talking about the new UI or the current UI? Ooh, that looks nice.
What are you talking about? What UI?
User interface
Like
for
you
the
said,
Xbox One.
To the flaws for Xbox One, you said UI. So I was talking about the
Damn,
new
that's
one
nice.
coming out.
That wasn't me. That said anything
Oh,
about the UI.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thought
I
somebody
don't
said
know.
that.
I think it was probably Big Herb or something like that.
Nope.
Damn.
Okay.
Nope. Was it you? Nobody wants to claim for discrediting the Xbox One UI.
Oh, that was me. That was me.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
is
mean-
low. Like, I want them to make in the future the Slim. I want it to have just a little bit more powerful GPU, CPU, or whatever, so that I can have my video snapped on the side of the screen and still be able to play my game. Because
I mean-
that's what I like. I like to be able to snap my Funimation app, and I think this is going to go away with their new thing, their new UI, because it's just going to slide over. It's not gonna scale.
Oh,
I felt like that was a huge selling point to me. Like, I can't believe they're taking that away.
well, see, that's the great reason why they have the surveys, because you need to go on that survey and say, hey, look, I don't like this, man. I want my old shit back. They'll listen. One thing I know is Microsoft listens. That's rare. That's rare for a company.
Bruh. Guess what?
Yeah, but they're not going to listen to one guy. They got to.
I might. This might be old, but according to Larry Herb, hopefully this isn't fake. But it says everyone on Xbox One is getting a 12-person party chat today. Xbox One and Xbox app on Windows 10. No preview required.
Oh, boy.
Oof.
More headaches in my chat room.
Today.
Today.
Try that after the thing.
Okay, so
I've been begging for 12 people chat because I hate going into a party and the thing is full and I have to beg people to kick somebody to get me in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that exact feeling.
I mean, when I seen the new UI, I seen like the little snap feature on the left hand side. I mean, I guess I'm not too sure, but I mean, that's what I seen.
Could be nice.
I just hope
Could
it's
be a headache.
if it turns out to be slow, I'm gonna find out how to slipstream the old UI onto there and use that. I will mod the Xbox so I can get my old OS back.
I don't know.
Because the OS only right now is not bad. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I think it feels like a.
See, I don't get, but why you say you can't snap? Because from the demonstration I was watching of the latest Windows 10, they showed it in snap mode. It's just that the snap was on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, it's on the left hand side. Yeah,
It doesn't scale anymore either. That was part of the thing. It's on the left
So
side.
you're gonna lose part of the screen or what?
It's gonna scale over it. So imagine you had your snap thing, but it no longer scaled the rest of the UI. It just fell over it. Fell on top. So I won't be able to watch my Funimation, my anime. Yes, I'm an anime guy. Or my
over here.
or my Netflix or whatever. Actually, I think they got rid of the Netflix snap thing because it was too clunky. But I'm gonna miss that. And I know my one voice isn't gonna make a difference. That's for sure. Unless
every time I see you on Funimation, I'm like, what is he playing? And I forget it's an anime app.
Oh, you gonna get some hate in the conversation for that one.
Funimation. What? You watched that?
Watching.
You used the multi-tool for that? Crazy.
Hey, it's like $4.50 a month for over like 600,000 shows. So.
So it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It is a great deal. It's better than Netflix.
Well, damn. I mean, I don't know if it's better than Netflix. Is all your shows is just an anime.
Hey, I like my anime, and basically the only reason why I have Netflix is because of my anime.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
True.
So I'm
Isn't
making a
Tokyo
trade-off soon.
Wait,
What?
say what?
I said, isn't the Tokyo Ghoul on there? Tokyo Ghoul on Funimation?
Does it require gold?
No, he said is
Tokyo
If I can't pronounce it, I don't want nothing to do with it. You just say Tokyo Gold or Tokyo what?
so he said Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, yeah. Isn't it on Funimation?
Oh, I think so. I can check real quick.
Yeah. My friend will tell me about that. Look pretty decent. Well, we're gonna unpack it, guys.
Yeah, I was okay. All right. Speaking of anything, all right. So, all right, Master Chief. There's been these heavily like rumors and these everybody's believing that Master Chief is gonna die in Halo 5. Do you who wants to attack this?
I do. I'm all over
Okay, go ahead, man.
So, does everybody remember this situation?
Which part?
What happened? What really started all of this on Twitter? Anyone remember?
Nope.
So,
the situation with Anchorman?
Yeah, that. Where
Oh.
some guy tweeted out, Aaron Greenberg knows that Master Chief built the house of Xbox or whatever. And then Anchorman says something about rebuilding. Literally 2 hours later, that video drops. And then after that, I think it was about a day later, the voice actor said something about thanks for a galactic adventure and something like that, which basically sounded like a goodbye.
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't know, man. He was already dead in space one time.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. The controversy like Eric Bischoff once said, controversy creates cash. So, I mean, let that rumor persist. It'll help out with sales when that thing drops. What, October 27th? I mean,
they basically said it too that they know that this creates cash, and like during E3. They came out and said it's friend or foe. Like they were really pushing it. Like we know that they know that this stuff is gonna create controversy and money real quick.
Yep.
All right, man. If they're gonna kill him, I mean, it has to be like
with a bang, you know.
Man, yeah, like
dramatic. Michael Bay effect.
I better not have. I'm sorry, there better not be not one boring moment in the Halo 5 campaign if Master Chief is going to die.
Well, I mean, the story is. I mean, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this is blasphemy for Xbox fans. I played through Halo 4. I enjoyed Halo 4 immensely. I played Halo Reach, Halo 3, really all of them. I really wasn't that excited for Halo 5, but the more and more I've been hearing about the story about how they're hunting for Master Chief and this other guy, Spartan Locke, is after him, and you gotta pick sides. That's very intriguing. It takes away the whole. It takes away the whole thing of, oh man, we gotta fight the Covenant again, or we gotta go. Now it's completely different. They flipped it. They flipped it on its ear.
What if you end up fighting the other team like directly, like straight up?
And as I say in Halo Reach, they say, as the quote says, Spartans never die. They're just missing in action.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and always keep that in mind.
You ain't dying.
I think that was Carter who said that, or was it Halsey?
That was Halsey. That was
No.
Halsey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Halsey.
Do you guys ever think that a Halo game will ever be as big as? Because I remember. I hate to keep going back in time to the Xbox 360. Damn, that was a great console. We go back to fall 2007, and I remember when Halo 3 dropped. Dude, that was excuse me, I'm going to curse this one time on this podcast. That was a fucking event, okay?
Yeah.
I was driving a tour bus at the time, and a friend of mine, she worked at, what the hell was it? It wasn't GameSpot. It was one of those record stores, Sam Goody or somebody that sold games.
Probably
That was
FYE.
FYE. Thank you very much.
Oh,
FYE.
yeah.
Thank you. Dude, here in Philadelphia, there was a line around the corner to get Halo 3. But because she worked there, I had my copy ahead of time, and I was feeling all kind of special. But that game sold so many copies. It did more than the biggest blockbuster films of 2007. We had never seen anything like it, and that's when we knew. We thought the 360 had arrived with Gears of War, but no, man. Halo 3 was on some other shit. So do you guys think that there'll ever be another Halo game that'll match what Halo 3 did?
No.
But
Digital marketing.
well, yeah, because didn't Halo 4 eventually outsell it?
Did it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wasn't Reach the most selling though?
It was the ones that weren't without Master Chief they sold, but they weren't like record numbers. Like
Okay.
Reach did okay, but
Okay.
Halo 4 I think is probably now the, let's see, well, 4. I'm not from what I read last. I could have sworn it was like the.
Yeah, I'll search it up.
I mean, there were people taking off from work to go get their copy of Halo 3. I mean, shit was bananas.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think Halo 5. I think Halo 5 might bring some of the hype in, but I don't think it might be as big as Halo 3. You know, so I mean, I
But I
could be
thought
wrong.
Halo 2 had a bigger impact.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I don't know about you guys, man, but 2007 was crazy. We were all doing these games were coming out and they were so huge. We were all doing dumb shit to get these games. I remember I parked the bus while on tour, made my tour guide go inside FYE and get me a copy of BioShock. That's how real shit was in 2007.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't know if that hype will ever return that we had for Halo 3 and BioShock and the first Mass
All
Effect.
right, so guess what? All right, so yeah, according to this, Halo Reach was actually sold. I did. Halo 4 was still all right. So Halo 4 grossed over 220 million on launch day, and 300 million is opening week. The gross was a new record for the
Ouch.
franchise, surpassing Halo Reach, which was the previous record. So,
Wow.
yeah. So it says if like in the UK, where Halo 3 was kind of
Halo
it's
3
still the record number in the UK. So it didn't beat out Halo 3 in
Okay.
UK. Halo 3 and Reach were big in the also big in the UK, but here Halo 4 did his damn thing.
Yeah, I found the sales numbers here. I'll show you guys real quick.
okay.
There we go.
Oh, let me look.
There. Here we go. There's Halo Combat Evolved at 6.43 million. Halo 2 at 8.49. Halo 3 at 11.87. Halo Wars at a measly 2.3.
Yeah, 'cause nobody liked them damn RTSs. I don't know why you
I
guys like
do.
fanboy offer them shits.
Man, oh my god, I'm waiting for Halo Wars 2. It didn't sell well, but it was great. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I got sucked into playing it.
Okay, let's move on. Halo 3, ODST, 6.22 million. And then there's Reach, which jumped like a whole 3 million from ODST, at 9.52 million. That's the thing. And
All right,
then
so in Halo 4 is it?
yeah, and Halo 4 is at 8.9.
All right, so overall, Halo 3 is still the sold the most. Okay.
yeah.
Do you guys feel as though Halo 5 will sell Xbox Ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes as well. Yes as well.
Why isn't this showing the Max Chief collection?
I don't know because I don't know if they have it because it's just really a re. Oh no, because it should be a separate game. That's true. Look it up in there.
All right.
Because I gotta be honest with you guys, like if I'm a I'm a grown man, I'm a gamer, but if I'm like a 18-year-old kid or a 14-year-old kid and I'm buying a console, and I see one console's just overloaded with games, like I want to play Halo,
Yeah.
I don't buy into all of that stuff that I be hearing from the haters about. Oh, Xbox has the same games and it's always Halo. What's bigger than Halo, man? I mean, as stale as you may think Halo is, it's like WrestleMania, it's like the Super Bowl. It's huge, it's big, and it should sell consoles. I'm hoping it sells consoles. It needs
It's
to.
going to. Yeah, it's going to. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is somewhat recent. It's July 14th, 2015, 5 million. That's one of the least selling ones.
Yeah.
I think that's just because of the negative capacity surrounding it. You know what I mean? That's why it didn't sell so well. Everybody was like, "Oh no," and then it didn't sell so well. If it didn't launch,
Well, 5 million is not good. I mean, it's not good for
Not
Halo
for Halo
standards.
no,
Not for Halo.
no way, not even close. Not for Halo standards.
Not for Halo standards. But yeah, it did have kind of have a disaster because the word of mouth came out quick, when it was like broken, So but I don't know, I still play it. So who knows? I mean, I think what they're doing with their marketing campaign with the Hunt the Truth, that crazy new console. Now, just to go into this Master Chief dying and Agent Locke being the new face. Reason why I thought this is because when they first announced the Halo Guardians console and it was inspired by Agent Locke and the controller was inspired by Agent Locke and not Master Chief, I was like, okay, something he might be. Something might be coming up, and now, I mean, you still can get a Master Chief controller, but it doesn't look as good. It's all green and orange, and it's sold separately. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I like Agent Locke's suit. It's blue. Blue's a nice color.
Blue's a nice color, yeah.
And he's black. I mean, we could use a black hero.
No, yeah. Right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, you don't see that too often unless it's done shoddily or corny. I mean, you got Agent Locke.
We only get black heroes in video games unless it's like set in the hood or something like that. You got to be a freaking like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh, oops.
You said State of Decay?
Wow.
And of course, like we had Prototype 2, but it was like the worst of the two. You know what I mean? Like so, I think this is. Those who are watching, this is not no race thing. It's like, trust me, we're not offended to not have enough black heroes in the video games. Video games are video games to me. I don't care who I'm playing with.
Yeah, we're not that touchy here. What's that?
Hey, no, screw that. Black Jesus is pissed. No, I'm kidding.
As long as they keep making games where you can create your own character. So Sunset Overdrive, I had a black hero.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
And he didn't have cornrows.
That was really a great game, wasn't it? Oh my God, Sunset Overdrive.
I think in our last podcast we went back and started playing it again.
Yeah. Actually, that was you. I was playing with. Okay.
I was saying, Afro Samurai is another good game. You know,
didn't it get like a 2 out of 10?
Not 2. You must be talking about 1.
Afro Samurai 2 got like a
no, not 2, 1. No, number 1.
Oh, I don't play garbage. Afro Samurai, it just sounds stupid.
Hey, it's all about the game. The gameplay.
Afro Samurai was kind of tough though.
Yeah, it was.
Some games I'm just not into. You know what I mean?
Is anybody out there?
Absolute failures in games like Evolve.
Evolve.
Yeah, Evolve.
Evolve is a great game, but it failed.
Cast. Name is forbidden.
They should have done what they did with League of Legends. Just sell the characters, but make the base game free.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's what they're. I need to play more of Gigantic. I haven't played the beta in a little bit. Because when I got on it for the console, I felt like I was just like sucking. I was like,
"Hey Jerry, is Kid Smooth? We got to use our code names around here. Is anybody sold now on Star Wars Battlefront after seeing that gameplay video?
I mean,
this gameplay video?
I have no comment.
I know the beta comes out next week. Everybody have access to the beta next week.
I mean,
we'll see.
Yo, listen, I wasn't excited about it at all, but after seeing that video, I'm like, shit, really? I mean, it just looks crazy.
Let me tell you how it actually is happening. It's a map-to-map thing, where you optimize piece to piece. That's how game development works. You go one to the next, to the next, to the next. You have to have it organized. You can't just go jumping back and forth to the little problem that you have. You got to work with it.
I'll just wait for the EA Access thing. That's what I'm just waiting for. When it comes out on EA Access, I'll try it out. If it's good, I might commit. If it's not, I'll wait for the Vault.
I mean, Dice been around the block before because, the Battlefield franchise.
And that's the thing. I don't like Battlefield. If it plays anything like Battlefield, I want nothing to do with it.
Well, for what I can see
if it's good enough, I will send you a copy of it. If I like it, I will send you a copy of
it. The new guy, he almost blacked out. You still there?
Yeah, he's
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
He's having a bit of mic issues. Speaking of mics, I need to get mine replaced.
Yeah, man, I wasn't a huge fan of Battlefield either, but I am a Star Wars fan, and just because I'm a Star Wars fan doesn't mean I go out and buy everything that has anything to do with Star Wars. Because as we talked about last podcast, the last great Star Wars game was what? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the original Xbox. But
yes.
when I saw that damn video for Star Wars Battlefront and saw those guys running around in that snow fighting those walkers, I was like, "What? Holy dude!" It took me back to being 12 years old and going to go see The Empire Strikes Back. So I mean,
Battlefront 2 as well. That took me back to Battlefront 2 a little bit. Like the whole capturing the outposts. That's where that basically originated from, was the original Battlefront.
And you can't forget about the Force Unleashed franchise too. That was a really good franchise. My own opinion.
Man, that was awful. Felt like it was some sort of gimmick.
I guess.
I did like the first one.
Yeah, I'm about to say the first one was good. The second one sucked.
The second one was garbage.
The second one was a cash grab.
I threw that out the window.
Like if DICE can pull this off and have convincing battles. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, your balls will tingle right now. If you're not, like Jerry, you won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You're going to be battling on Hoth. You're going to be battling at Endor, in the Forest of Endor. You're going to be battling. Dude, listen. If they can pull this off, that might be one of the biggest games of 2015. Or it could be a colossal failure. I don't know yet. But, I mean, it looks good.
What I'm hoping for is back from the Battlefront 2. I know it's a lot to hope for old stuff to come back, but if any of y'all remember, like, you could shoot down certain control panels and certain doors and gates would open.
Mm-hmm.
But if you repaired them, you could toggle it and switch it on and off. But I'm just hoping that kind of gameplay mechanic comes back in, like, because certain shield generators you could turn off, you could turn on, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys play the Battlefield 4 beta, but they have like destructible stuff. You get to destruct trees and stuff. That's just kind of like that element into Battlefront. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You there, Jerry?
Yeah, I just came back. Every time I try to put my mic on mute because I think when my mic is open, Defiance mic tends to give out. So, but yeah, I haven't really been. I mean, I think when Battlefront, was first shown, I was interested in it, and like to see it show up on like the Xbox store and whatnot. But I haven't really been hyped on it where I'm going to be like, oh, I gotta buy this day one. I gotta get this. It's just, I don't know. I don't like Battlefield, and I never liked the gameplay of it, and I feel like it's gonna be like a Battlefield game dressed in Star Wars characters.
Yeah,
that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah.
Wait, how long does the Rainbow Six Siege beta last? Because it just finished downloading.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's not good enough. It reminds me of freaking Payday, and I hate Payday.
Oh man.
Like the thing is like games like that is like it's like okay, it's like games like that I'm never in the mood to pick up and play. Like I would have to my friends would have to hit me up like, yo, let's get on Payday, let's get on Rainbow Six and let's try to do this, and we have a good squad together. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pick up that game on any given day like, oh, I feel like playing Rainbow Six Siege, because you're gonna have to deal with like randoms, and there's no real objective. Everything is like all right, it's objective based, but it's like it's just it's like multiplayer modes like only. There's no real campaign or anything like that. So there's nothing for me to get into to get used to the gameplay. And I didn't like Payday because it was just like, okay, it's the same thing over and over again. Different objective here and there, but it was the concept was the same, and I got bored of it quick. And the thing is, I was never in the mood to play unless somebody had invited me to play, and I'm not gonna pay $60 just to wait to get invited to play a game I don't want to play, So that's my whole beef with Rainbow Six. I mean, it looks good, you know what I mean, but I don't think it's anything special. It's a good game if it were to come out during a dry season. It comes out after all the good games come out, so whatever.
I'm about to dive right into I just started the whole thing.
Yeah, because this holiday is pretty stacked, man. It's pretty stacked.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it really is.
Like if you don't have a lot of money, like me, you really gotta, pick your choices wisely. And so for me right now, my choices are gonna be Halo 5 and
Halo.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. No questions asked.
Yeah,
No
you really don't
questions
need
asked.
you don't really need anything else. You know what I mean? You really don't need anything else.
I can
And,
hear
and, and whenever the hell of would you say Far Cry?
Far Cry.
Did somebody say
Fallout.
Far?
I was trying to say Fallout. I
Fallout.
can hear Anchorman screaming Fallout from the background somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, not Far Cry. Just Cause. There's a game coming out called Just Cause 2.
Just Cause 3.
Just Cause
Just
3.
Cause
That
3,
shit looks
yep.
crazy.
Which comes with Just Cause 2 if you get it on the Xbox One, I think. Yeah.
When is that dropping, Jerry?
December 1st.
Damn.
Oh man, I've got a lot of games I gotta get.
They're trying to break us.
That's the point.
Too many games.
Yeah, I might get Just Cause. I'm thinking about it. It just hasn't been on my radar. I mean, if I have some extra cash flowing around, and you know what I mean, I'll get it. But I got a feeling I'll be really committed to like a 3-game rotation during that time, and that's going to be Halo, Tomb Raider, and to all my haters, NBA Live.
Bring it on.
Oh yeah, Jared. Yeah. Was it you that switched from NBA 2K to NFL? I mean NBA Live.
Hell no, I've never been a 2K fan.
Really? Wow.
I've always been NBA Live.
Damn, everybody in here knows I don't like sports games.
They're alright. I mean, sports games. I don't think sports games should be annual games, and if they're going to be annual, they shouldn't be $60 every year. They really shouldn't.
Exactly.
They're cash grabs. They should have like They should get like the console should get like this sports app that upgrades. You know what I mean? And you just you have the game forever. I don't care. Pay a monthly fee for it. I don't know, $5 a month or something. I don't know. And it should be like a thing that you always have. A game shouldn't be required to have another retail game a year later for like damn near 90% of the same stuff. You know what I mean? So the games games changes really every 5 to 6 years. They don't change every year. You know, like we're gonna have this Madden for like another freaking 4 years. You know, before it changes.
Yep.
You know, same thing with 2K. We're gonna have this 2K for another 4 or 5 years before anything epic changes.
We've already had for 2.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, nothing changed on 2K, man. Just let it go.
For me, just I'm gonna be complete salty guy here. I don't think anything has ever changed for sports games. They all look the same. They look like they've played the same.
Now I tell this to everybody that don't like sports games. You will say that every time.
Yeah.
They actually do change things, but
Yeah.
a lot of the things they change are not what people want. Like it's cool. It's cool the little small stuff that they add into the sports games. Like 2K added a lot of presentation stuff this year, but the gameplay is basically the same.
They need to do a first-person point of view. That's just my opinion.
And every time I bring that up, when they used to have it on 2K football, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, why are you going back in time?" I'm like, we gotta think about it. 2K5 at its time was far ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was.
Far ahead of this time.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, as soon as that license went out, it was like everything that was on.
Oh man.
Action. Well,
Black Jesus, you alright? See, Electronic Arts, they cut his mic. They didn't want to hear that shit. They took him out, baby.
Oh man, why he said that?
They took him out. They said,
yeah, I just got kicked from a gaming lobby because it said my connection was too slow, and I'm not even playing. Right now, I'm spectating. I said it twice. Now I'm starting to get pissed.
It's like whenever you bring up NFL 2K5 or somehow, some way, the conversation gets disconnected or something happens, boy. They don't want to hear about that.
Well, I got dropped.
Man, you got
2K fans didn't like that.
no.
But like they had the inside the helmet view and everything. Like small things like that just was like far before its time.
A proper halftime show.
Yeah.
cheerleaders. Well, E-Rock, what do cheerleaders have to do with football? What, they're actually inside the fucking stadium?
2K5 is keeping Madden alive for another 10 years because every year they'll add one thing from 2K5 in the next 10 games. You know what I mean? So in Madden 2017, 2018, we'll probably finally get that helmet view. You know what I mean? Remember that stupid QB vision they always take in and out of Madden? They put it in 1 year, take it out for a couple years, put it back in. Like, come on, man. It's just
they put it in for 2 years, and it was 2 years too long.
Now, Black Jesus and Kid Smooth. Now, I discovered something crazy a couple of years ago. If you really are just a fan of pure football, do you guys know that the NCAA football game that EA comes out with is actually better than Madden? It just is. I never thought I would say it. It actually is. Like, no matter who you're playing, when you go into Penn State, it's Penn State. The line is there. The crowd is cheering. It's Penn State. No matter where you go, that's the Crimson Tide. You're actually there. Now, how come Madden can't be like that?
Now, I'll admit, for some reason, why was every college game a lot better than the pro game? Like, even the 2K, the Game Breakers, back when Game Breaker was big, like, those games were better. It was a lot better than the NFL version. It's like those were the only games that we were looking forward to every single year.
Because Madden is a hefty investment at $60. Like Jerry's saying, Kid Smooth is saying, it shouldn't be $60 every year. That's just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
A lot of these games are overpriced. We're paying way too much for some of these video games. Like Rainbow Six shouldn't be $60. Freaking Call of Duty for PS3 and Xbox 360 shouldn't even be $50. They want to take away half the game.
Oh man, they're killing it. The seventh generation has been being put in his grave.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I forgot what they were gonna do instead, but it's stupid. That was really dumb because think about it. Half of Call of Duty's budget, majority of the Call of Duty's budget is usually based around a single player campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's that all that the blockbuster actors and all that other crap is based, and it's worth $10 to the 360 PS3 version apparently, but. I agree with that.
Shout out to Target for letting me get NBA Live for $35. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm about to start shopping there again.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes you just got to go physical, especially for sports games, man.
Yeah, it was stupid for me this game. I made that mistake last year, and the year before that. It's stupid. I need to learn to stop. What happens is I overhype myself for games. And I'm like, I gotta get it, download it, install, pre-order. Stupid.
Now just think like I do. Like if you got EA access, you might as well get the physical copy because it's gonna be free after a while.
Yeah.
Get you some more value back for it.
That is true. So that's the reason why. That's one of the reasons I haven't bought Madden. I was like, I'll get it in January when it's free, and I'll maybe play it. I didn't like Madden this year, so it was freaking cheese.
And that's why EA Access, I think, is such an amazing value because essentially you don't have to pay for last year's Madden. Just wait for it to get in the vault. I mean, it's the same damn game anyway. Plus, you get all those other games. I mean, that's really just EA Access ended up being something brilliant, just brilliant.
Yeah. Now imagine if they add backwards compatibility to EA Access.
Oh my God!
And drop a game a month.
Forget about it.
Oh, that'd be dangerous.
Forget about it.
Especially with the back catalog that EA has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their back catalog is much better than anything they got coming in the next.
I feel like they're
This is true.
EA Access though, and adding stuff to it. That's just my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You got cut out.
I feel like they're being a bit slow.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like one game every 2 months is coming out. That might be false, but
well, look at their category of games. They don't have the Xbox One doesn't. EA don't have like a buttload of games now. They only can give us the games that come out. That have come out so far. Every game they put out they put out on here.
Because you also then you also got to think about it. Right now at this time, there's I think 6 EA games available that's not on the vault yet. I could be mistaken. And then by the time they decide to put out another game, which would be Battlefield Hardline, Battlefront was coming out, and then you got Need for Speed coming out. So then you'll have more games. Like they're adding games on EA, but yeah, I see what you're saying. But they can't just give out a free game every month right now because the back catalog is not heavy enough.
I think they should put out a. I've been saying this since last year that they should put out a EA Access exclusive, like a game that you can only get through EA Access. Hey, it might hurt them in sales, but they should put it out. I thought they were going to do that with Plants vs Zombies 2. I thought they were going to do that.
Oh man, I forgot that game too. EA has a few games coming out, man.
I don't know about Plants vs Zombies 2.
Now, if Microsoft were to do the original Xbox backwards compatibility, I'm just throwing out suggestions for them. If you guys are listening to EA, hello. Throw in Battlefront 2. Because I
don't want any OG Xbox in there because no OG Xbox game has a damn achievement. So if it ain't got an achievement, I don't want to play it.
Oh.
It's hard to play games and not be rewarded for them now. It is.
I don't really care.
This generation spoiled me. It's like, oh, I got something to show off. You know what I mean?
I don't really care for those. I'm more about the... for me, I'm those really old games because that's where I had so much fun. I was like a little kid. I was like 6.
Yeah, but I also had a whole lot of rage quitting and breaking controllers and crying during those days. And the thing is, at the end of the day, when I finally accomplished it, I had nothing to show for it. So I put all this time, this stress into something that I had nothing to show for. I didn't get any money for it. I didn't get any reward for it. I got nothing for it. I just I told myself I got a peace of mind. Oh, you did it. You ain't got to play it again. Whereas now, it'll be tough to be like, okay, I beat this game and get absolutely no credits for it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I understand your thing there, but if you want some money for it, just go play with the pros.
Pros is still playing like Doom 3 and shit.
No, I'm talking about stuff like League, Call of Duty,
StarCraft.
Yeah. Oh my God, StarCraft 2.
Little shout out to Sad wherever he is.
Oh, it's sad. Yeah. He plays with StarCraft, Star Fantasy, and Dota, all that stuff.
Oh God, don't talk about Dota. My boys is always on Dota.
Yeah. So, but anything else? Anything else we miss? I'm gonna try to check my Xbox for this update. I've been waiting for this Windows 10 update for a while.
Me too.
Hold on. Let me open up some stuff here. Gaming deals, Battlefront.
I'm in a previous program. When does it come through? The update.
They spreading it out depending on how many points you have on your preview program. Then.
And I have like none, but damn near September is damn near over, so I better get it before the November release.
Well, you know all the bugs will be kicked out.
When the hell is Fable Legends coming out? Is it ever coming out?
It's probably gonna come out. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming with Windows 10. You want to wait till it's fully implemented?
Oh, there's an article.
It's a Windows 10 based game. That and Gigantic are both Windows 10 based games.
They've been showing that game ever since E3 2013, damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed that thing a while back.
Yeah, you can't keep teasing us every day and don't have this thing come out, man.
No, it's coming out. The game is
like
they just had a successful stress test weekend this past, so it's coming soon.
Another year, and that game will officially become our version of The Last Guardian.
No, it won't. It'll actually be out. You actually get to see
it'll be coming out. Yeah.
it'll actually come out. The Last Guardian, like, I wish I still don't understand the hype about it. This is like a big, giant possum, raccoon, dog, rat, turkin, pigeon, so whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it is, but I guess I understand the concept a little bit, but I just don't understand what's there to be excited about.
It's Team Ico, the guys behind Shadow of the Colossus and
Why don't they
Ico.
just drop a Shadow of the Colossus 2, call it a day?
No, they said that is done. That Ico is done.
They showed that game back at E3 2010. There was a
I want
there
to make
was
a statement.
there was a different president in office when they showed that game.
Can you even pre-order that game?
No. But it is a placeholder on GameFly though. If you want to just add it to your queue, just because you
You'd
can't.
be wasting the queue spot.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's almost like I put this in the same category as Tomb Raider. Until it get a pre-order date, I don't think it's coming to PS4. Y'all can tell me whatever you want.
Hey, there's one other thing I want to mention. I think Quantum Break, I'm not saying now or in the near future, is going to get a bundle.
It could,
Yeah.
but I don't see it happening.
No?
That'll be nice.
You know what games I see getting a bundle, or that will probably get a bundle? I see games like Scalebound getting a custom console bundle.
Yes.
I see games like maybe even Recore.
Yeah, Record. That was one I was thinking. I was going to say that in the bucket later.
Gears of War 4 obviously will get one.
That is a good idea, Caleb B.
What?
A Quantum Break bundle. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. And you come out with a special Xbox One console, you know,
A
instead
broken
of the,
glass one.
yeah, instead of keeping the correct time, it keeps fucked up time. I'm with it. I buy it.
Or every time you play Quantum Break, it switches the time on the system.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
Scalebound will be pretty unique too. You know?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Yes.
No, I was just about to speak
Yes,
because,
a special. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just about to speak about that because, Dragon Sounds or something, something like that. I don't know. But I remember today they said hopefully Scalebound will boost sales up in Japan, for Xbox One owners in Japan. So
They did. Hopefully. They don't need to. No, that's whatever. Screw it. I wouldn't even bother. I'll put it out. If they buy it, they buy it. But
yeah, I think that's a lost cause.
Scalebound probably is going to blow up in like the UK and North America and stuff like that.
You know what?
I mean,
I wouldn't even sell it in Japan. I say, you know what? You want it? Fly to China to get it, chump.
Yeah.
Japan is just never going to buy an Xbox console. It's just. I mean, Microsoft. You try 3 times. Just let it go, man. Leave it alone. They like things small over there. They like handheld games. They like their Nintendos and their Mahjong games. And just leave it alone, man.
They like it the same way they like their women.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Didn't they sell like 7 consoles at 1 month or something?
No, it was a 7. They sold I think it was 116 or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up and send it to you. I think it was 7 1 month.
Yeah, 7, dog. 7, really? No, that's wrong. They got that 7. That means VG Charts literally called one store in one district and that's all they could get.
We only had 10 consoles. 3 left now.
I mean, can you imagine the Japanese, who at one time were supposed to be technologically advanced, sitting there trying to grasp this concept? Why do I want to talk to my television? Like, how can you? How is that shit not cool to you? When they showed this shit at Microsoft's briefing in 2013, I was like, what? I was sold.
See, the thing is language barriers. I mean, how can you turn your Xbox on and hold on. I might mess this up, embarrass myself. Like, I don't know. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, that shit probably wouldn't work. Like, no, really, it probably didn't have like voice commands right away. For the Japanese version, or the Chinese version. I just don't understand. I mean, they have problems with people with certain accents. So I mean, I don't know. So
I found it, guys. Hold on, let me
Found
go
what-
to the share screen thing real quick.
Me how Xbox.
All right, here we are. Full screen. Start.
My Xbox reacted.
Boom, right there. Nintendo 3DS, 19,000. Wii U, 16,000. PS4, 10,000. Vita, 10,000.
Oh man.
PS4, 1,000.
Still
PS3,
freaking selling?
2,000. Uh, 3DS, 943. 3DS LL, whatever, 880. Vita TV. What is that? 566. And then Xbox One, 100. But here, you don't want to know what's on this list that's not on this list?
The Dreamcast?
No, the 360.
Oh.
Just take a look.
Interesting.
Where is it? It's probably still.
I mean, that gets me is the new 3DS. I mean, that thing is just really blowing through everything with sales wise in Japan.
Nintendo makes good stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
they do. They do.
Man, they hopped the little small directional button on the top of the thing and resold it and said, "We have new greatness, new thing for your Pokemon." Imagine flinging your ball out and the Pokemon falls out.
In
Balls out.
They figured out the audience, man. I mean, they figured it out.
Hey, it works for them. I ain't mad at them.
Hey, that Pokemon Go is going to be so successful. Like, I kid you not.
Yeah, my boys
Like,
already talking about
I
it.
can already predict you what's going to happen. They're going to do this little microtransaction where you get a boost of rarity of Pokemon for like 10% for like 2 hours for like $1. I can
Can't
already see
imagine
it happening.
going outside in the rain. I gotta catch them.
Yeah, right.
I can,
You look out the courtyard while you're in school. Oh my God, that's Narcissus. Miss, let me out. No.
I can see the comment sections now. You guys are racist. All you did was make fun of the Japanese. Go fuck off. It's a good podcast. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
We having fun, man. There ain't no racial stuff in there.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, even the Wii U is doing amazing in the sales wise. You know, so yeah.
And Nintendo knows their audience, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I played the Wii U I play it every other weekend when I go to my girlfriend's house. I'm impressed by it. Without the Wii U, the Wii, the original Wii.
Oh yeah,
I mean, if it,
still got that.
I mean, if it's a lazy Sunday and I feel like, you know, going on my TV screen, then I can just play, I don't know, maybe Black Ops 2 or Zelda or something, or Super Smash Bros. On my Wii U. Imagine playing Super Smash Bros. While you're still in bed. That's crazy.
Oh
You
shit!
know?
Black Ops made it to the
Dang it.
Wii U.
Black Ops 2, yeah.
Damn.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh,
It's not that bad, yeah.
how does that work?
It works good. I mean, you can like play it on tablets. It's good. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, so let's say like your family come over, you know, or you know somebody comes over, they want to watch Netflix. You just play Black Ops or Zelda or Super Smash Bros. On your Wii U, and there you go, you're good.
Dang.
Now,
Dang it.
kid, I wish you'd have played Zombie U first on the Wii U before you played it on the Xbox, man. Cause it's a whole
No.
different experience.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I probably freaking figured that. Didn't they have like multiplayer on the Wii U version? Or
I
some-
don't remember. Well, I played the demo version of it, and like it's certain parts. Yeah, it's good. Like it's certain parts where you actually need the tablet, and then there's other parts when you go through like the dark areas where the tablet is all scrambled up, and you kind of gotta guess on the tablet with that. Yeah, it's and that's just in the demo that I played. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a whole lot more stuff than that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was fit for the Wii U. It's not fit for PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, it pretty much they just put it on there. I mean, they didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They could have used like the same feature that they used on the Wii U on the PS4 with the Vita involvement, and they could have probably used Smart Glass in some way.
They could have.
Actually, hold on, I'll be back. Hold on, guys.
Smart glass, is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly, I use it for to record that.
Okay. Yeah, but
Yeah, man, but I was really impressed with the Nintendo Wii, man. I heard a lot of things about it. We all know about how it did in sales, but I've actually been playing it the last couple of weeks, It's actually a well-built, fun little console.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually not that bad, and actually I haven't bought one yet, but I'm waiting for the bundles for, this Christmas, because I'm actually planning to buy one, even though I'm still kind of unsure of what the NX is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I'm going to buy it because, been with Nintendo, for a while now, for most of my life, so, you know, why not, so,
They know what they're doing, man. While everybody got caught up in all this 1080p talk and frames per second,
I mean,
they just come out with
I mean,
games that are
Nintendo's
fun.
also actually managed to get that
noticed,
1080p 60 FPS.
yeah, I don't
They
know if people
actually
actually noticed this, but,
rock it.
if you look at Super Smash Bros. And if you see like 10-player battles, that's actually 1080p 60 frames constantly.
Wow.
It doesn't have no
Wow.
frame drops, no frame scripts. That's it constantly.
Wow.
All
Wow.
okay,
See, if you
and
know
and
your
that's
hardware, then all you have to do is work with your software to optimize it, and that's it. And honestly, I feel like
and,
that's Microsoft's specialty, and they haven't been doing too well on it. And they've been hoping that they will do well on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they built a console that was a little bit weaker than uh, the PlayStation 4 and had its own hardware strength in the CPU.
Mm-hmm.
But like
so
E-Rock said, they made the console for what they know will work. They don't care about what
I
anybody
mean
else does.
Yeah, man.
they that what they made a new vision. That's Nintendo's vision of what they think of a better console is of the original Wii. And that's what they've done. And I think nice job. That's just me.
How do you think this new president's going to do? I mean, they keep getting these presidents that are like older. I mean, this guy's like 60 something.
Well, I mean, yeah, this guy has probably a lot of wise, probably a lot of experience under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he knows what he's doing. The company looks like he knows what he's doing. It looks like he's been around, Nintendo for a while now. So I think he should do a good job. So yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
biggest complaint I've heard was everybody was hoping that somebody younger would come into Nintendo, like around Reggie's age, Reggie Files. I mean, I can't
Or
pronounce his
maybe
name for
Gold
shit.
Age.
You
Yeah,
want somebody who has experience. I always want somebody who's very wise that come into the business. Not somebody who's young.
I
Somebody,
understand.
I mean, yes, it's good to get some, new blood. But as a leader, I think, you need somebody who knows what they're doing. So yeah.
Dude, imagine a Phil Spencer jumping in the shoes of Nintendo.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be good. I mean, that'll be good. They'll. I mean, yeah, they'll need it.
It would be incredible, in my opinion. Like, Nintendo would definitely be, like, at its peak, in my opinion. They would be back at the Wii days and the Nintendo 64 days. Those days would be
Yeah.
coming.
He would
I'll
have
tell you what.
a bigger up climb than he did with the Xbox, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, a lot on his plate. But speaking of that, we're pretty much almost out of time. I feel like playing some games because I feel the toll coming back on me. I gotta work 14 days in a row, guys. I have to get some gaming in before I have to go to sleep. But anybody have anything to say? Anybody want to get off their chest before we log out?
Um,
I'm gonna drop 2 bombs. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Sorry for that big patch. And the NBA 2K. Thank you for a free digital copy. I appreciate it.
Nice.
oh,
Hey,
and
you traded it in yet?
I'm scared, man, because as soon as I trade it in, I got a feeling I'm gonna need the disc.
Yeah, probably. And who else?
you guys
Um,
already know.
oh, you can go.
I want to thank my mom for the amazing games she's getting me. She's also going to get me Halo if my grades are good.
Listen. I've had enough of this. Listen, Caleb. Now I like you, bro. You my boy, man. But I mean, every
jealous?
week your mom. Yeah, I'm jealous. Your mom be hooking you up, man. Damn.
I agree.
Damn.
This is ridiculous.
Every week, man, another game. She done made this guy cookies. Like what's going on in that house?
She loves me, I guess.
That's
Like,
special.
You know, my mom told me when I was 17, get out. These guys getting games.
Hey,
Actually, she might cook me dinner again.
Oh man, this is enough. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that I mean it is what it is. Also, NBA Live 16 is out. Me and Big Irv will be on that sometime this week. So you guys make sure you catch the streams. I will be streaming on YouTube. Probably not today, but eventually. And I don't know if I'm going to play my 2K again. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's all I
gosh.
really got. It was a nice podcast today. Make sure you guys check us out next Tuesday, same time. There's no big game coming out next Tuesday, right?
No.
Right.
Nope.
Oh, what was it? Uncharted Collection? We can still do the podcast. Not that big of a
Yeah,
deal.
we have.
That's Friday next week.
It's Friday. Okay. All right. So in that case, we will be here around the same time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and let us know how you feel in the comment section below. As always say, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We are out.